Some objects are just things, stuff we use. But every now and then, you find one that tells a story. Today, we're going to unravel one of those stories, one that isn't written in a book, but is actually woven thread by thread from community, ingenuity, and, as you'll see, a little bit of royal recognition. So let's get into it.
To really get the story we're about to dive into, you have to start right here. See, in Thailand, textiles are so much more than just clothing. Their language, their history, they're literally a part of the culture itself. They are woven, in every sense of the word, into the fabric of life.
So, just how deep does this tradition go? Well, let's take a closer look at how these threads connect to everyday life.
Think about it. Fabric in Thailand is this constant companion, from start to finish. It's there for just, daily use in the family. But it also marks all the huge moments, from birth ceremonies and ordinations into monkhood, all the way to funerals. The pattern, the quality. It could even show your social standing. It's a living, breathing piece of their beliefs.
Okay, so now that we've set the stage, let's meet the absolute star of our story. A really unique pattern from a small village in the Charoen province, way up in northeastern Thailand.
And this is it. Falai Tachao Salab Ie. I know the name's a bit of a mouthful, but its story is just so beautifully simple. It all starts in this one village, Ban Kam Pra. And its inspiration, it's not from some grand myth or a king, nope. It comes from the everyday tools and the values of the very people who created it.
Okay, so let's break this down because this is where it gets really cool. The name itself tells the whole story. Takao is the Thai word for the hook they use to get water from the community well, a basic tool for daily survival. And then you have ue, which means to be generous, to share, to support each other. So the pattern's name, its very identity, combines this idea of everyday practical life with this deep spirit of community. How amazing is that? So for a long, long time, this beautiful pattern and its profound meaning was just a local thing, kind of a secret kept by the weavers of Ban Kam Pra. But that was all about to change in a big, big way.
Remember this year, 1994. This one single year is the major turning point. It's when the destiny of this humble fabric just completely shifts.
So picture this. Before 1994, it's this beautiful but pretty unknown local craft. Then, in that pivotal year, it gets entered into a competition at the Bang Sai Arts and Crafts Center, and it wins. Not just any award, a prestigious royal award. Talk about a game changer. It just launched it from this little village secret right onto the national stage.
And the impact was immediate. It was huge. After winning that award, the Tako Salap Uea pattern was officially chosen as the signature fabric, the cultural emblem of the entire 1.Amnat Charoen province. A symbol of local life had just become the symbol of a whole region.
So what happens after a local craft becomes a national treasure? Does it just get put in a museum somewhere? Not this one. This tradition is still being actively woven right into the future.
See, this pattern isn't a relic. It's a living heritage. It's been adapted for modern life, showing up on everything from sarongs and decorative pillows to curtains. But what's most important is that the skills and the knowledge are being actively passed down to the next generation. This makes sure the tradition keeps going, both as a source of sustainable work and as a vibrant icon of Isan culture.
All right, so as we start to wrap this up, what does this one piece of fabric really tell us? Let's kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture here.
When it comes right down to it, Falai Taka Salapuya is so much more than just a pretty design. It's a whole cultural legacy woven into every single thread. It tells a story of daily work, of generosity, and of a community spirit so strong that an entire nation took notice. It really shows you how an everyday object can carry a universe of meaning.
And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. This Thai pattern tells a story about, hooks and generosity. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What seemingly simple things or patterns around you hold a deeper story? What stories are woven into the fabric of your own community?